Hello, 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 beautiful, beautiful divine souls, and welcome to Ascension to Love with Alice, a return to union. We're here doing a bit of a different reading. I got this, this came through a couple of days ago to, this came through a couple of days ago to start to channel through every time the sun moves house. I've been working a lot with the power of Helios, the power of the sun, the great central sun, the golden ones. I've been doing a lot of work with that collective consciousness recently, and that beautiful energy, divine energy coming in. And the download came through to actually start to do channelings or readings or videos based on Helios and what his movements are going to bring through for us, what it's going to encourage within each one of us. So this reading here today, we are going to be looking as the beautiful, our beautiful sun has moved into the house of Sagittarius from Scorpio. So there is a big shift there, and we know, we can look at the logic and the cosmic knowledge of what that means. But what I really want to do here, like I do with the lunar readings, I really want to just channel through and allow our beautiful sun and the ascended version of him to come through and to tell us what this next space of time is going to look like for us, what energies are going to be encouraged within us, right? What is going to be encouraged, what's going to be illuminated, what's going to be pulled on, so that we can really enhance this beautiful season of Sagittarius, right? A wonderful fire sign as it is as well. We've just moved out of a water sign. But many readers will talk about what the sign of Sagittarius brings, But I would really love just to hear what the sun, what the great Helios wishes to say. So let's have a little look. Let's start. We've already brought in all angels, guides, ascended masters, all beings of love and light. Let's have a little look here. So this reading is from the 21st of November all the way through to the beautiful winter solstice, which is in itself the most powerful, one of the most powerful days of the year. It's the big switch over of light. It's the big switch over of energy, right? Going from 1 to 7 sources. So this is a very crucial 4 weeks. So let's have a little look here. So beautiful Helios bringing through the energy of the golden ones as well, that beautiful collective consciousness. What? Tells a story, tells a little story about what we can expect here. So we have divine guidance coming in. Thank you so much. With the number 5, we've got change afoot. We've got Archangel Sandalphon coming in, which this beautiful angel, Archangel Sandalphon, is known for 2 reasons. Mainly one being the messenger of God, right, which is that beautiful sun energy which we have. We've got that father energy coming down from the sun here, from that beautiful bright sun. And he's like that messenger. He's the messenger for that. So if you want to get a message to God, it's kind of like this a bit of a not really a joke, but a bit of a saying, give it to Archangel Sandalphon to get it there quickly, right? So Archangel Sandalphon is coming through here. He also governs the Earth star. So the first message here from the wonderful Helios, the first message here from the sun, beyond the sun, the God energy coming in, is remember to stay grounded as well, because it's not only as above, it's as above, so below. It's connecting to both the cosmic father and the earthly mother, and Archangel Sandalphon connects us to that earth star, to that beautiful Sophia grid, right, of Mother Earth, of Gaia. Now, in a traditional deck of tarot, this card would be the Hierophant. So this is very much about structures breaking down as well, belief systems breaking down, things that we may have had put together, like, this could be anything. This can be marriage, this can be structures in politics, this can be just how we do things day to day, kind of like the standard norm. That's going to get a little bit of a look at, especially with the number 5 coming in here as well. So that's really fascinating. So let's continue to move on here. We've got the moon. Look at that, Archangel Haniel coming in. So already we've had 2 mentions of that mother energy as well. It's really as though the sun is asking us, through this next space of time here, we need to be making sure that we're bringing in balance. It's not just focusing on the beautiful lunar energy. It's not just focusing on that feminine energy. It's focusing on both of us, right? It's focusing on both of us here. So intuition is going to get heightened. We've got a 1 and an 8, so we've already got that abundance coming in through the gateway here. And this is very much about that divine intuition. And what's really fascinating is that with the sun energy, with the cosmic father energy, when inspiration comes down within someone, it's the feminine energy that receives, and the masculine energy is that it's kind of like that charisma, that intellect, that aspect of it as well. So it feels like there's going to be very much a heightened sense of this feminine energy just to start off with, to get us grounded through the Sagittarius season. It feels like this is where it's going to start here, and then we're going to move to, where are we going to move to? Thank you. New beginnings are coming in then straight after that. Look at that with a 20 card as well. 2020. Let's move this here. New beginnings coming in with Archangel Jeremiel. This is about restarting, starting anew. Right, what's really fascinating here is that it feels very much like we've just hit the, it feels like we've hit the full moon here. This is what this feels like right now. So the week commencing, you know, the 21st, 22nd, this is kind of where it's moving up to. It's moving up to that eclipse, that full moon eclipse that we have. And the eclipses are really, really powerful, right? This is why this energy is coming in with this new beginning, because for anyone that didn't quite hit on the on their highest timeline with the 1111 portal, it feels like this is very much the opportunity to do that again. You know, this is the, you know, which are you making a different choice? Think about the eclipses that we had in June, right? And the eclipses and the supermoons that we had in June. So this moon coming up is going to give us that, essentially that round two. So if you went through major lessons and transformation and transitions in June time, you know, if you succeeded in getting through those and forgiving and loving through that rebirth moment, then this for you is going to be when your new timeline really begins, right? It's from here. You know, you're going to be embodying it a lot more. But what's also really fascinating, because that was obviously, you know, and then we had, you know, that was around the summer solstice, right? Now, what's also really fascinating is there are many people that went into denial. There are many people that fought against it, that went with resistance, that wasn't ready to fully forgive and bathe in the light, in the illuminated light of that divine father, to really allow that healing to happen. So this is round two. So you may be going through, with Scorpio season just finishing, going into Sagittarius, you may be going through that that shift and transformation yet again, you know, that death and rebirth yet again. And what's really fascinating is, having gone through that Scorpio energy now into the fire sign, it's going to speed up, it's going to speed up, it's going to get quicker. You know, let's have a little look here. I just want to pull a couple of Ascended Master cards just to see who's supporting us through this space of time. So we'll just get one, we'll get two. So let's have a little look. Who is supporting? Thank you so much. We've got White Tower of Purification. And then we've got Peace Offering coming in. I'm going to choose a third one. Look, Peace. Choose Peace. Okay. And look at that. Meditate on the bottom here. So what's really beautiful is, you know, we have got this purification time coming in straight away. They're asking us to really show peace, have peace, show peace, choose peace, purity, cleansing, clearing. That's what this moon is going to bring at the start of this Sagittarius season, you know. And the moon's in Gemini, right? The full moon's going to be in Gemini, that full moon eclipse. So we've got that energy coming in here, supporting the whole month. And it's kind of like, this is where it's going, let's do it this way, look at that. Let's do it like this. So it's kind of like, this is the first part of it, the first 10 days or so. It's that purification, you're still going through that rebirth, right? Then we move into the peace offering, then we move into making amends, then we move into purifying, clearing, starting again, new beginnings. That's when we move into that. Let's have a look, see how this journey progresses after that full moon. I'm starting, and we're getting into the start of December here. Thank you. We've got justice happening. So if there was ever any imbalances happening, if there was ever any unjust things happening, that was maybe karma was playing out here and you were balancing karma, this is when you're releasing it. You're not only releasing it, but you're choosing the highest path, right? You know, you're being supported in your light, right? And we've got the High Priestess energy. We've got a lot of feminine energy coming in here right in the middle. And once again, it's kind of like that balancing energy coming through. And strength with Archangel Ariel. Wow. So once again, you know, intuition is a major part here. Insight, that fluidity of the feminine energy is a real part here. But look here, we've got strength coming through, because what it looks like, how the season is going to progress here, you know, things are breaking down at the start, right? Things are being restructured, things are being broken down. And then after that starting stage, you know, we're going to be encouraged not just encouraged, but things are going to start to balance out. Things that haven't been balanced, things that have been unjust, things that have been unequal, things that have been off kilter are going to rectify themselves. They're going to balance themselves. You know, the world has a way of doing that, right? The world has a way of doing that. And, you know, rulings are going to be made in your favor. And what that means is to carry on keeping a hold of the faith here that Archangel Haniel has here, that the High Priestess has here, the knowing that you are this magical being, knowing that you can do anything, right, if you put your mind to it, and holding on to that strength. Look at that Leo energy there, right, that courage, strength and grace through kindness is what this says. This is forgiveness, once again, peace, offering forgiveness. Similar message, right, for the overall theme, you know. And what's really beautiful here is that this is kind of like the lilac flame energy, you know, transmutation through grace. Because what's really beautiful is, you know, when we transmute or alchemize anything, you know, we really want to be doing it through grace and forgiveness. Because if we don't, it can be very choppy, it can be very abrupt, it can be very, you know, fiery, which is good to burn through things, but we want to have that kind of gentleness so it's not so much of a rough ride, right? You know, where are we? And we'll get some clarifiers with the dragons coming out as well in a sec here, but this is it. Look, we've got the 11 as well, so this is kind of like what was coming through around the 11-11 portal for you, because that is going to be coming to a completion here. That's going to be balancing out this week. So have a think back. We've got that infinity symbol here with that dove. And that dove's like Archangel Gabriel, that purification energy. Look, staying earthed and grounded, you know, with that light behind. Look at this halo here around her, you know. A lot of Leo energy coming in, right? And what's really fascinating is that this is very much about that inner confidence. It feels like the start of that. And, you know, check in with the weekly angelic insights that will come out for this week. This is around the start of this is kind of like in the run up to the 12-12 portal, these lot of cards here. So do check out whenever you're watching this, do check out the weekly forecast to kind of coincide with this to get more detail, because that'd be really, really helpful. But with Archangel Ariel and the 11 number coming in here, you know, this is a gateway period once again. You know, this is where you actually are embodying your strength. You're really embodying it, right? And you're offering peace back to yourself. That's where it's coming from, and that's going to reflect and mirror out. You know, I'm actually going to start to draw a couple of dragon cards here. Let's pull some dragon cards down the side. Let's get one for each row. Thank you. So yeah, we've got the Alpha Dragon, beautiful. This is the masculine power of creation coming in here. So, oh God, this is going to be really, really beautiful. And look at Rose Pink Dragon. And the Pleiades, perfect. Neptune Dragon here as well, deepest soul wisdom. What I love about this is, you know, the first part of this reading, this is all about that purification. This is harnessing that feminine energy, that full moon, that purification. But look, this is the masculine power of creation. Look at that golden quill in the dragon's hand here. You know, what's really fascinating is that, you know, this is a black dragon, and black is usually the colour of feminine. But what's really happening here is in that void, you know, you can really create and visualise and manifest in a really awesome way. You guys, on the 30th of November, I'm running a workshop with Merlin. I'm going to channel through the energy of Merlin and help you anchor in your inner alchemist so that you can manifest and create in a really powerful way. Merlin was an expert at that. You know, he was part of King Arthur's court. He could control the elements. He was a master alchemist, right? And is a master alchemist. I shouldn't say was. He's still here with us. You know, he is a master alchemist, and he came through asking for. He gave me the date as well before I even knew it was an eclipse. He was like, on the 30th, I need you to run this Zoom call. So whether you're around for it live or whether you're gonna catch the recording, sign up for that Zoom call, you guys, because it's gonna really help you harness this masculine power of creation, right? It's gonna really, really bring that in such an incredible way, and anchoring within you your own inner alchemist. So do make sure that you check that out. But what I love is this transition through here. So the whole start of this season is about creation, the masculine power of creation. Right, the sun is connecting with that, you know. But then as we move through, we come through to the Rose Pink Dragon. This is connecting you heart to heart, connecting you with a higher cosmic heart as well. And the Diamond Light, once again, I also mentioned the Diamond Light with Archangel Gabriel here, and this white peace offering energy. And what's really, really fascinating is that, you know, it's like the masculine energy within us, because this is very much all about the masculine energy within us, even though there's a lot of feminine energy coming through here. That feminine aspect of us all, no, not the feminine aspect, but the way that the masculine energy is in touch with his emotions. He's in touch with the softer, subtle sides, because the masculine doesn't veer away from those energies. He embraces them. He knows that he needs them within him to balance with his inner divine feminine. So what's really fascinating is as we move into the Sagittarius season, it's all about fire. It's connecting us, it's purifying, connecting, allowing us to create, allowing us to stand in our courage, but allowing us to embrace our feminine energy as well. And our he's comfortable in his emotions, he's comfortable in what he feels, he's connected to his own intuition, right? And that's really going to show up through the middle part of this season, right, through the first week of December, you know, up to around the 12/12 portal. And look, we've got the Pleiades dragon coming in here, which is, once again, this is source healing, you know, activation on a heart level to that Pleiadian rose. We've got love coming out a lot here. We've got choosing peace, you know. So this last space of time, as more and more and more light comes into the earth, this beautiful star, not just a beautiful star, but the whole galaxy, as more and more and more light comes in, we're going to be receiving more help from, you know, from our starseed friends, from the ascended non-physical, right? You know, whether they are Pleiadian or other starseed origin like Orion or Neptune, Saturn, wherever. I mean, Merlin in itself is from Saturn, right? But he draws on that Pleiadian energy. Will have come down through the earth, through the Pleiades, as many people did, as many starseeds did, right? You know, so let's have a little look here after we've gone through this wonderful purification, this wonderful peace and forgiveness. Sorry, that's clearly activating something, hey? It's always fascinating when you when someone channeling gets a little tickle in their throat, because there is something else clearing here, right? And once again, that's connected to the higher power of things, that's connected to you know, your own inner mastery. And I feel that's what's going to get brought out here. Look at that, change your life, Archangel Chamuel, you know, the Emperor, there we go, look at that. High Priestess then moves into the Emperor energy, and the Chariot. Oh, what a perfect reading here. And look at that, on the bottom of the deck, the World, Archangel Michael. I'm going to pop you, Michael, just there. You can stay there for us. Now, what's really, really fascinating is if we look down here, so this is going across kind of like on a timeline, so like the start of Sagittarius season up to and past the full moon eclipse, and then we go up to and around the 12/12 portal, just past there, right, to the new moon, and then we're going to go up until the winter solstice here. And look, we've got the Chariot finishing this off with choosing peace, right? We've got the Emperor coming in here. Now, if you look down, we've got, you know, all this beautiful feminine energy. It's like this the divine feminine is holding the space for her divine masculine to become the Emperor. That's exactly what's happening here. Look at this, starting off with that intuition, starting off with that you know, connection to all things, you know, moving through into the beautiful psychic insights that she has, the knowing that, you know, she can create, and knowing that she can literally do anything, you know, defy the law of physics, really. And then finally he turns into his sovereign self here as he goes through this purification, as he goes through this forgiveness, as he goes through this unlocking of his own heart, to really go and receive that healing. And look, we have Archangel Chamuel coming in here once again, the Archangel of the higher heart, of the heart chakra. Look at this, you know. And what is this? Is this the Tower moment in a normal deck of tarot? Is this the Tower moment, or is this the Hangman? I can't remember, but I think it's the Tower moment here. And like, look at this. This actually looks like Pleiades, doesn't it? You know, this actually looks like a very, very alien, beautiful civilization here. But look at this. You know, we've gone through, you know, we've gone through the breakdown of the structure here, going through to the rebalancing of it all, and then finally finish up with this empire building, right? You know, freedom ensues. You know. Procrastination is no longer, because you have clarity, you have inspiration, you have alignment, and you want to take action. Look at the journey that this beautiful masculine energy is on here. And then look at this, the new beginnings coming through, giving you strength midway through the month, right? You know, really embodying that. And then look, we've got the beautiful balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, bringing this Chariot with a Merkaba on here, right, which is literally the thing that allows you, the sacred geometry that allows you to create and not only create, but, you know, alter things, right? You know, it's an alchemist star, and it's 3D, right? You know, we have the Merkaba all around us and all around everything, and when we can really start to harness that energy and work with that energy and, you know, visualize that, we really ascend quicker and unravel the karmic ties that we've had. But look at this, you know, you can travel through time and space and everything with this symbol on you here. It's such a powerful symbol for this star, for this universe. And look, number 7, it's like go, 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 Archangel Metatron of the Great Central Sun. What a beautiful guy. Look at this, and how much, oh my gosh, we can't even get more perfect with this. We're starting with Archangel Sandalphon of the Earth Star Chakra, the first chakra connected you to Mother Earth. Finishing with Archangel Metatron of the Great Central Sun. Right, the last chakra, the stellar gateway chakra. This is literally the journey. It's like you're going through. Your, you know, your rites of the sepulchre through ancient Egypt, up the Nile, starting at the bottom, going up to the top. That's what it's like here. This is the journey that we're going through this month. It's a massive month. There is so much coming through. We've got Archangel Michael holding this space, and this is all about you creating yourself here. Look at that. This particular season right now is all about your creation, your masculine energy, standing tall, standing strong, standing clear, standing aligned, no ego and like to obstruct him. He's shed it all away. He's gone through that purification. He's chosen his timeline again, right, the highest one there is, for that new beginnings to come through, you know. And then he's allowing his heart to continue to open as that purification takes place. Connecting him to that higher heart, the rebalancing is happening, still connecting to all that beautiful psychic insight, all the beautiful information that can be absorbed around being at peace. Look, we've got the word peace right in the middle here. Number 2 is keep the thoughts positive. That's what this is all about anyway, right? The number 2. It's also a number of the divine feminine, right? You know, you've got the 1, which is the masculine, and 2, that's the feminine. We've got such a beautiful pathway being laid out here, you know. And then after that, look what happens, you know. After that, we're receiving the guidance, the love from other star constellations, the Pleiades coming in, and once again another aspect of that cosmic heart of deep soul healing from source. Give and receive, and it's going to get to a point where, in this part here, where you're embodying, you're actually to a point where you've done your healing, and it's expedited and it's rapid, and you're safe through it. You're safe through it. It's good. It's fine. It's expansive, and you become the emperor. And you realize this. You become the emperor energy, stable, ambitious, in an aligned way. You know, taking charge, holding your light so strong that nothing is going to be able to knock that off, because, you know, your light is so strong and so established now. So healed now. Yeah, so established and so pure. Your channel is so clear and your balance is so true that now it's just, you literally canter on forward with determination but self-control. There isn't any temptation for veering off into the realms of the lower astral, of the ego, of anything like that, because you are such a clear channel now of this divine faith, of this divine light to channel through you and move you in every moment. Your feminine energies receive it, your masculine energies transform it. What a beautiful space of time we've got ahead. And you know what, guys, like, for this to come through in this reading exactly as it is doing is such a testament to, you know, how important and expansive this time is right now. And anyone that is watching this, anyone that is called to watch this, anyone that's called to share this, anyone that's called to be here with us right now, you're watching this because this is what is about to happen. It's already happening with your inner masculine energies. And not only is it about to happen, but you're about to succeed through this process with grace and love and peace. Right? And you are here holding that space for everyone else in the world. Look at this beautiful journey the divine masculine is on. I can't wait to see how this actually plays out. Do tune in, you guys, to the weekly energy updates, the angelic insights that will bring through the energy for each particular week to get more detail as this goes through. And do also tune into the videos that we do with the lunar energy, right? With that beautiful, beautiful divine feminine energy coming through with every full moon and every new moon. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And yeah. And if you're not yet connected with me on Facebook, do jump onto Facebook, find me, Ascension to Love with Alice. Do check in there because we have different videos posted. We have live stream card readings and things like that. Different content is posted on that channel, and also special offers for one-to-one sessions, right? So do check that out, especially if this has resonated with you. It's such a beautiful energy that I'm literally tingling all over. And I'm just going to finish it here. So much love to you. So much love. Thank you for being here. Carry on shining your light. Allow the feminine energy to hold you through this, to hold that space through this, to show you how the purification process happens and how that self-forgiveness happens. And I will see you at the winter solstice. Bye for now. Namaste. So much love to you.